Back in 1985, I felt very concerned about the way things were going in education in New Zealand. The words that popped into my mind very strongly were start a Christian school. If you're going to raise up godly leaders, they have to start somewhere. And the best place to start is when people are very little and very young. Write the vision and make it plain so that whoever reads it can run with it.
I started KingsWay School on September the 8th, 1986. We had 10 children lining up at the door, and they were between the ages of 5 and 7. Whenever you ask the question, if I could do whatever I wanted, what would I do? It is a challenging and an exciting opportunity. KingsWay was that opportunity for me as a young teacher.
My time at KingsWay was a time of continued building. The school was expanding very fast. Every year there was a new classroom block or an additional classroom.
I used to joke that we lived in a building site because every single year, right through till around about 2008, 2009, we had building happening somewhere. I
was here at the beginning of the building of the event centre, and it was completed before I finally retired. It was very, very exciting. The first time that we had the whole school able to meet together in the event centre. I almost cried.
I really applaud the people that pioneered the school, the teachers that taught with the background noise, the students that endured and still did well academically.
And we were fortunate that in the time I was here, from 2000 to 2014, we were able to build on the work that had happened from 1986 to 1999. So it wasn't just one thing, it was all the way through. We were building on what had happened before.
And I believe people have shaped KingsWay. We are what we are because of people.
Many of the parents had really sacrificed to keep their children in the school, and so much voluntary work was being done.
And it was a wonderful community experience.
I've always very much felt it's a privilege that parents have chosen to share the education of their children with us at KingsWay.
Originally the school was cleaned every week by volunteer parents on a roster because we couldn't afford to pay commercial cleaners. It's come a long way.
Relationships have continued to grow, and I think that focus on relationships should never be lost.
We've had people that have come along and journeyed with us and really impacted different aspects of the school. I think of the arts, I think of sport. When I arrived here 15 years ago, all those areas were in the infancy. When I arrived at KingsWay, there probably were about maybe 10 sporting sides. Now we have over 100. So there's more opportunities for people to actually reach their full potential.
It has been great to see various people coming in over the years, adding their own strengths and having such a great team of enthusiastic staff to build it into the school that it is today.
There were always people who every time there was a change would say, oh, the school's not like it used to be. And I had to say, no, it's not. I think it's better.
If I had to point out one thing that has changed KingsWay for the better, it would be the people.
There's teachers that care about you more than just your grades. They actually want to speak into your life as a person.
I've loved the way you can just walk into a class and the students just interact with you as a person and they respect you as a professional.
I am so happy to have made so many awesome friends here at KingsWay, and not just students but teachers as well.
One of the defining characteristics of KingsWay School is its determination to maintain the biblical Christian worldview in the life of the school. And now, as it's coming up to the 30th celebration, September 8, 2016, I just want to encourage the school to remember the shoulders on whom we stand of former years. Those people contributed mightily.
When we started, Graham had a vision for a school of 600 students. I'm not sure that even he imagined that the school would grow to the size that it has.
I see it as a real privilege of being given the principalship to take the school into the next chapter of this journey. We are a community of learning and we take that very seriously. It's never going to be one person's success or one person's failure.
I'm so grateful to KingsWay, to the teachers, to all the students for everything that they've done. I guess all I can say is thank you, really.
Continue to be looking out for each other, to be serving God with all your heart, and to know that no matter which part of the school you're in, that you play an important part.
To just put your best foot forward and I guess use school as a training ground to prepare you, to help you grow and develop yourself.
And so I rest comfortably as I do every day with the fact that He goes before me, He goes before us as a school, and He will take us into the next chapter of this journey because He's faithful and He's proven His faithfulness over 30 years. And what's going to stop Him now?